Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Luka Modric. He's someone, Peter, who reads the game that little bit...
Tries a shot! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Modric. Sneijder.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Knocks it into space. And it's made its way to him. Opts to play it. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he can thump it away. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Looking for the run. And he cuts out the supply. Rafael Leao. And here's Batistuta. De Rossi conjures time and space where few can. That's been cut out, well played. Gonzalo Ramos is onto this. Can he get it through? Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Milan currently a goal to the good and with the lion's share of the ball. And this is Batistuta. That is a great pick out. And he's managed to get... It's Inzaghi! And it's come back out to him. And that's a sharp finish. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Milan are now luxuriating in a towering header. And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Tries to pass it through. That has been cut short. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Van Brotten. Ambitious ball here. And he's picked it up out wide.
Might want to be careful there.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Vlasic gets a good foot in there. And here's Sneijder. Inzaghi has it in a wide position. Sneijder going face-to-face with his great rival. Inter Milan are looking to break at pace. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Batistuta looking sharp there.
Well, sometimes you can see it coming a mile off, yet because of the timing of both the run and the pass, it can be hard to stop. Always next time.
And this is Ronaldinho. Can he get on the end of this? Looking for options for movement. Desailly wins the duel this time. And here's Hullet. Oh, Red, nice interception.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
The referee's awarded a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. And it's Schneider. Out for a throw. Zambrotta. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And it's Schneider. Good chance here! And he's done very well to deal with it.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Lobbed in behind, floated through. He's picked his way through. Vlasic. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Schneider has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Salamakers kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that is the end of the first half. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Milan looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time.
Facciamo un applauso ai tifosi che oggi compiono gli anni. Recandosi al box informazioni dello stadio, riceveranno un simpatico omaggio. Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 56. Numero 22.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Numero 10. Lasciano il campo per il numero 23.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Batistuta, Rafael Leao. Space for him to turn and look. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Ronaldinho has found the net here, of course. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Well, that pass isn't the best. Milan do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Pass somewhat off target. Always onto this. Cannavaro makes the interception.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Inter Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Buffon sends that a long way. Now it's Schneider. Oh, that's fabulous. Zambrotta. Thinks of Schneider! Oh, he's hit the bar! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Well, that's a clever-looking ball. And they win it back again. Nicely weighted ball. He's in plenty of space here. Schneider gets into a good position. Filippo Inzaghi. Caught offside that time. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Tomori. Now, can they get him away? Rafael Leao. And now they can clear their lines. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Batistuta. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. It's played through for him. Ramani promptly onto that, and that is that. Threads one in. Oh, that's well spotted. That's an imaginative pass. Peruzzi claims comfortably. And he's being shifted off it. That's a throw.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 13. Viene sostituito con il numero 95. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
And this is Batistuta. Shifted it to the flank. Spread neatly.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And here's Batistuta. That is a brilliant interception. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Thuram. And it's Kone. He won't be happy with that one. Looking to play him in. Ramos's cross. Keeper's dealt with that. Oh, it's Nedved.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He is through here. And the finish! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. He's got away, and he's whipped it across. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. That's a cute ball. That's good vision. Buffon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Martinez, and he plays one through. That is good strength. Martinez. That's a decent clearance. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Martinez. Gonzalo Ramos. And that is as far as it goes. Milan can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved.
Vi informiamo che si prevede
Any
traffico
reflections on what you've
intenso
seen,
nei
Jim?
dintorni
From the
dello
manager's
stadio.
perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. We're certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.